Hi everyone, this is Kim from KILA Create Printables. Welcome to this tutorial. Today I've got this Romantic Regency Folio to show you. This matches the rest of the Romantic Regency range that's available in my Etsy store. So I'm just going to go through today how to put this little folio together. When it's finished, its size will be 5 by 7 inches. So the printable comes with a front cover, the back cover, and then another panel that flips inside the folio. There's also a notebook to go into the folio, some pockets and some envelopes and journal words, and then there's a little bit of ephemera to use as well. So I printed out the panels and the notebook cover, and then I flipped it over and I printed one of the decorative papers that's included in the kit on the other side. I didn't print anything on the back of the pockets and the envelope because we don't need to do that, but I also printed a decorative paper on the back of these journaling cards. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go away and I'll cut all of this out, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, so I've cut out all of the pieces from the kit. I'll just mention here that I have printed everything on 200 GSM paper, just so that it's nice and thick and it has a little bit of a weight to it. I've also gone and inked all of my edges on all of my pieces. You don't have to do that. I just like the look of that. And I used, let me show you what I used. I used the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. Okay, so the kit comes with a sheet that actually gives you some written instructions on how to put this folio together. And you'll see that there's panel A, panel B, and panel C. So this is what's going to make the main cover of our folio. In order to put this together, I'm going to have to score some lines to make little tabs to glue these together. These are around about 1/4 inch in size. So I'm going to score those, and then I'll show you how to put that together and where the pockets can go. You can choose to put them in different places, but I'll just put it together and show you how I intended it to work. Okay. These are just little adhesive magnets that I got from my local craft store, and I've just cut one in half because I find that they're just a little bit too big, so we're going to go with the smaller ones. I'm just going to set that aside for a little while to finish drying, and now I've got the notebook cover that came in the kit, and I've scored across the top there and folded that down. So what I'm going to do with this, I've got some leftover scraps of my tea-dyed papers that I printed for a different project, so I'm going to use those. And I've also got this scrapbook that I bought from my local op shop for 20 cents. So I thought I might use some of the paper from this because I quite like the brown paper look. So the idea behind this notebook and having it slip in like that is that once you've filled this up, if you want to, you can make another one and then change it out. Okay, so that's the basic construction of this folio with the pockets and the notebook. So now I'm just going to go and do a little bit of decorating. I'll probably keep it pretty minimal just because I don't want it to get too bulky. But what I've got here is I've printed out the ephemera pack. This is the Romantic Regency ephemera pack that's also available as a printable in my Etsy store, and I thought I might go through and choose some of these pieces to put into the pockets and I might add some lace and other decorative elements. Okay, so I've cut out chosen and cut out some ephemera pieces from the Romantic Regency ephemera pack. So I'll put those aside for now because I want to work on the cover first. So what I've done is I actually printed another copy of the cover and fussy cut out this lovely lady because I would like to put some lace on the cover, but I also want her to be on top of that lace and a bit of a 3D effect. So let's see how I go. Thank you for watching this KILA Create Printables tutorial. I hope you enjoyed putting together the Romantic Regency Folio with me today. Don't forget to check the description down below for links to my Etsy store and to all the products that I've used in today's tutorial. You can also come and find me on Facebook and join my group. We have lots of fun with monthly challenges, and there's a whole stack of freebies that I give away.